Hi girly puffs, if you want to see how I get this fabulous mascara, stay tuned for today's video where we try out a new Essence Tubing Mascara. We'll take it throughout our day, see how it wears, see how it washes. Let's do all the things. Let's go. Hello girly puffs, it's me Savannah. We're starting off with the mascara. I got it in the color black. I'm going to do a full day wear test where I check in, see if it's smudged, chipped, and then at the very end I'll tell you how it actually comes off. If it really does just tube off with warm water, if it was painful, if it was easy, if it rips my mouth. It's just like going to be a full intensive review. You can see they had lots of different options. Their pricing is actually incredible. I do want to tell you I have tried that like OG one that everyone raves about right here, this blue. I've tried a few of them and I didn't like them. I really did not like them at all. I wanted a lot more from it. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited because as you guys may know, I love tubing mascaras. It all started with the Tarte, then I tried this Ulta one recommended by Vestie, and then my sweet sissy recommended this e.l.f. one. Tubing mascaras are everything. If you guys remember fiber mascaras, those would like flake and get into my contacts. So today for the test, I do have my contacts on. We're gonna have a full day wear test of the Essence Lash Without Limits Easy Wash Off No Smudging Extreme Lengthening Tubing Mascara, volume and lengthening in black. They had it in brown and they also had a waterproof version. I don't really understand how you would get it off because the whole point is warm water removal. Mascara is $4.99 versus $11.79 versus $27 versus $18. The most inexpensive is Essence, then e.l.f., then we get the Ulta Beauty one, and then we get the Tarte. My favorites are so far Tarte, e.l.f., and then Ulta last because it just doesn't give you, it gives you lengthening, it doesn't give you as much volume. These both give you good volume. This one's brown, this one's black. I got black. Oh, hi. Hi. My other little bestie already just has the best eyelashes ever. Okay, here's our before. Is it gonna be hairy? Is it gonna be one of those plasticky, rubbery ones? Let's find out. The cleaning mechanism, I can tell first pull is already better than the e.l.f. tube because e.l.f. has a ton of product on the brush. So it is a shorter version of the plasticky tube ones. And then we've got the Tarte. Can you see how the Tarte's just a little bit bigger? But otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, I think I might like the Essence one more because I'm gonna be able to get into the crevices and the spaces. Friendly reminder, never pump your mascara if you want more product. You're just pumping air bubbles and drying it out. Put it in gently, don't push bubbles, and then wiggle it and you should feel all that product come off on it, okay? My eyelashes were curled this morning. Let me just re-curl for funsies. My favorite eyelash curler of all time are the Sassy and Chic $1.25 ones. They used to be $1. Oh! Back in my day, when, geez, I sound like an old person. I start the most curled and then I slightly curl as I go, ow. I brush them so I make sure they're all straight because if you're gonna mascara them all like, you want them to all just be brushed. Also, if you're having a hard time with your eyelashes staying curled, get your, whoa, right as I went to apply it, the camera card got full. Thank goodness I didn't start applying. Okay. Let's go before something crazy happens. I start at the base and then I wiggle my way up. And I will say with tubing mascaras, you can always keep applying more when it's wet, but I never reapply dry because it just looks funky. Oh my goodness. So far, this brush is really good at separating, but keeping them, oh my gosh, wow. You see that? I don't even have the tips done. Oh, the way this is like spreading them, it's separating them way better than any of the other ones. And I'm getting it on here. When it's tubing, you just wipe it off when it's wet. I know with regular mascara, you wait for it to dry. Tubing mascara, wipe when wet. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to tell everyone. Because I don't know if they watch my videos, but I have to tell all my girlfriends about this. Immediately, yes. Unless something dramatic happens and it chips into my contacts and it's like the worst wearing mascara ever, I am impressed. For the price, you could get like 10 uses out of this and it would be successful, but it's an entire, what was it, a 0.3 ounce, I swear? 0.43 ounces. You get a lot. Look at that. Look at this. Huh? I think that we've got it fully coated from the base to the tip. So now, once you get it where you like it, let it dry and it'll stay there until you get, Even if you get in a hot, steamy room, like you go in a sauna, a steam shower, it's not just gonna fall off. Heads up, if you touch it, it will just like ball off. It's kind of freaky. It scares me a little in the shower sometimes. I'm like, is that a bug? Because I don't have my contacts in and it's like this black, it just perfectly comes off in tubes, literal tubes. It's like spider legs. It's freaky. But if you were to get in a hot tub or a pool, unless you wipe it, it's staying there. So you could dip your face in the hot tub. It's not coming off until you wipe the tube off. So, fun fact. I don't know who invented this, but it's really cool. Okay, so start at the base, wiggle, and work your way towards the tips. Wow, 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 wow. Wow.
I love.
And I've been using my brown mascara for a minute there, but I switched back to my Ulta one because I was like, well, let me see. And I do like the e.l.f. one better, but something about a black mascara makes me feel super glam, and something about a brown mascara makes me feel pretty and dainty and I love brown mascaras. I think if you have light colored eyes, it's pretty. I think if you have dark colored eyes, it's pretty. But black mascara, it's just so dramatic. Ah! Make sure all the tips. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, take a look. What do you think? I want to do a full face. Sorry, Bones. I want to do a full face of Essence. I'm not even kidding you. I think this made them longer than they usually are. Hey, we're going to ask him since he doesn't know that much, but he does stare at me all the time. Let's see. That's okay. You can't tell, so it just looks like I normally look. Anything look different on my eyes? This is how I always look. I tried out a new mascara.
Okay, I can see it now that you pointed out.
Okay, what do you think?
Good.
Does it look just like my other ones? Does it look different, darker?
They're two different ones.
No, do they look like they're two different ones?
No, they were just asking.
Okay.
No, they both look the same.
I might have put more on one than the other.
They look good.
I think Bones wants some mascara.
He already has the prettiest eyelashes ever. Okay, so Preston definitely thinks it looks like my regular mascara, but I will say he's a boy, so I don't really care that much about his opinion. I want to hear your opinion. Tell me what you think. I'm really excited to go out my day. I have a full entire day, so let's... If this lasts to the end of the day, I'm hyped. But you know how sometimes like the tips fade away or they blend off and then it's just kind of like a... I don't want that. I want it to stay solid black, stark drama the whole day. Fingers crossed. Okay, love you. Check back in soon. Middle of the day update. The rest of my makeup is budging because I didn't use setting spray or powder or anything, but the mascara is absolutely phenomenal and withstanding the test of time. Hasn't dried my eyes out. It feels light too. You know when you put on mascara and it feels like your eyelashes are put in a chokehold, and they're like stuck there and they like feel like they're pulling out like a sty in your eye? These is like the most comfortable soft mascara. Love. Quick little final update of the night. I literally love this mascara. However, I do want to have like a little movie night at home, so it's time to wash it off. If you don't hear from me again, this is literally getting a 10 out of 10, and I have not been able to stop talking, thinking, raving about this all day. I cannot believe I was spending 28, then 8, well 11 before, but 28, 11, 8, and now $4.99, so $5 for mascara. Definitely give this video a like and a subscribe if you want to see me do a full face of Essence. I've done a full face of e.l.f., which we loved e.l.f., but you know, we've done a full face of e.l.f. and the Dollar Tree if you want to go watch those. I actually really love doing a full face because it's just kind of fun to find new products you maybe wouldn't have tried. Like this, I didn't even know they had it. And I was on the market looking at other tubing mascaras. Truthfully, this is the most inexpensive one I could find. So you can see the rest of my makeup might have been worn off a little bit. I don't really have a lip on anymore, but the eyes stayed. It's unreal. This is gonna sound silly, but I didn't get any compliments. Like no one was like, oh wow, your eyelashes look incredible, but maybe I didn't see enough of the girlies today. So let me know, what do you think about the mascara? Do you have a favorite mascara? Tell me that in the comments below. I know I asked you a lot of questions, so can you respond to them all? I'm waiting Waiting to hear what you have to say. And this is my update. I literally love it. Hasn't bugged my eyes. I haven't had even one single little like falling, chipping. This is the first use, which typically is a really good use for me, but I like using them throughout. So if in the future, if I end up hating it or something crazy happens, I'll leave it in the comments, don't you worry. Here's our before versus the after. That's all for today's review of our Essence Lash Tubing Mascara. I love tubing mascaras. If you want to have me review a product or if you want to see anything like this, give it a like. It helps me out a ton. And subscribe below so you can see more of my fabulous self. Because we're best friends now. I'm making you my best friend. You have to stay here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, okay? I love you. Bye, girlfriend. Have a good day. Goodbye. Love you. Are you a type of person that loves a fresh tube of mascara? I am. My bestie likes it when they've like dried out a little, like it's kind of like sat for a minute. Couldn't be me.
Like and subscribe.